Good afternoon, everybody. So, we're going to conduct our second lecture for tourism laws. So, yesterday we have discussed the 6 kinds of employment. For today, we are going to have a special topic, okay, which will fall under the hotel's system of double probation. Okay, so we all know for a fact that probation or probationary employment or probation employees are basically those employees who were hired and then they were given a certain period for them to be tested. And as a standards, we all know, we also have discussed that it's within 6 months but not more than 12 months, no? Para ikaw ay ilagay under probation. One of the systems, okay, one of the usual business practices, not just with the hotels but with other industries as well, is the so-called double probation. And basically, when you say double probation, you were hired for a certain period to be trained or a certain period to be tested, and then after that, they will give you another probationary status. So in that, medyo hindi siya pwede in terms of legal aspects, no? So for today, we are going to discuss a certain case. Okay, so today's case will fall under the case of Holiday Inn Manila versus NLRC under GR number 1099-9114 rather of September 14, 1993. Okay, so based on the facts of the case, meron tayong isang character here which is Miss Elena Onasan. Elena Onasan was actually hired and she applied in Holiday Inn in April 15 of 1991, okay, as an OJT, okay, as a telephone operator. No? So she started her work in April 15 of 1991 as a telephone operator. And then she was tested for 3 weeks. So basically, meron siyang 3 weeks probation. Okay, let's take note of that. And then, there's a continued probation being done to her when she reapplied on May 13, 1992 up until November 12 of 1992. She has a contract of probationary status as telephone employer from May 13, 1992 to November 12, 1992. So that's technically 6 months. However, 4 days before the regularization of Ms. Elena Onasan of November of 1992, she was dismissed on the grounds on her performance, and basically because she did not meet, she was not able to meet the standards of the hotel. So with this, Ms. Onasan find it unjust, so she filed a case of illegal dismissal, okay, through the help of NLRC, or the National Labor Relations Commission. And because of this, it was raised to the Supreme Court, and the issue was basically whether or not Ms. Onasan is already a regular employee when she was terminated. According to the ruling of the Supreme Court, Ms. Onasan was already considered as a regular employee, mainly because the court finds Onasan was placed in the hotel's probation twice. If we're going to look at this one, okay, the first one was in April 15 of 1991 for 3 weeks. She was hired on probation status under OJT. Okay, so she was actually tested by the organization, and then she had undergone the second probationary status for 6 months. Meaning to say it's more than 6 months. So in the company's policy of Holiday in Manila, they are only giving 6 months for probation, and because of that, it has been seen that it is actually a double probation standard, a double probation system which Ms. Elena Onasan have undergone too. Okay? So, sabi din dito, the probation is the period during which the employer may determine if the employee is qualified for possible inclusion on the regular workforce. And on-the-job training is also considered as probation because you are actually being tested for 3 weeks, or she has been tested for 3 weeks if she is for possible inclusion for the workforce. So, meaning to say, these two are basically probation status. So, that's a double probation system. Okay? So, Anasan was certainly under observation during the 3 weeks of on-the-job training. If her service proved unsatisfactory, then she could have been dropped as early as during that period. But she was not, and then she was given a chance to reapply for another probation. So, according to the Supreme Court, the hotel's system of double probation is a transparent scheme to circumvent the plain mandate of the law and make it easier for it to dismiss its employees even after they shall have already passed probation. The Holiday Inn had ample time to summarily terminate Onasan's service during her period of probation if they were deemed unsatisfactory. Not having done so, they may dismiss her now only upon proof of any of the legal grounds for the separation of regular employees to be established according to the prescribed procedures. So, according to the rule, hindi na siya babasehan ng kanyang termination. Terminate man siya. Hindi na siya babasehan ng termination on probationary employment, but rather on regular employment. Okay? And basically, talking about termination of probationary employees, meron tayong grounds pagdating dyan, no? So, a probationary employee can be dismissed either of these three conditions: a just cause, an authorized cause, and the last one is the failure to qualify as a regular employee. Okay, with the reasons based on the standards prescribed by the employer. So, talking about just cause, authorized cause. Okay, let's start with the first one. The just cause is basically these are acts attributable to the employer's wrongful action or negligence. So basically, kung halimbawa yung isang empleyado ng hotel, say for instance, nakalimutan niyang linisin yung banyo ng let's say a room attendant, then he was assigned a certain room and then he forgot to clean one of the bathrooms of the guest, nagreklamo ng guest. So that can be a ground for termination, especially if it's gross negligence, yung paulit-ulit, no, nakapabayaan. It's just cause is basically employee attribute. Okay, take note of that. Just cause is employee attribute. Well, the other one is the authorized cause, meaning it is a lawful grounds for termination which do not arise from any of the fault or negligence. So basically, when we talk about authorized cause, this is employer-based. Okay, so this is employer-related, and basically there are two kinds. Okay, what are the two kinds? The first one is business-related. Okay, and then the other one is health-related. According to our labor code, there are two kinds of authorized cause or authorized termination on authorized cause. Number one is business-related. Ito yung mga tipong retrenchments, tawag dito, labor saving devices, kung kailangan magtanggal yung tao, di ba? Kung halimbawa, redundancy of work, kaya ito siya sa business-related. And then the other one is basically the health-related causes. Health-related authorized cause, halimbawa, makitaan, diba, bago ka ma-promote, let's say for instance, bago ka maging regular, nag-undergo ka ulit ng another medical, nakita na meron kang sakit, no, na kailangan mo na ng time para mag-cure at hindi ka tayo mag-cure. Basically, it falls under health-related authorized cause. Okay? And then the third one is your failure to comply or your failure to qualify as a regular employee. Not everybody can qualify as a regular employee. Okay, meron kasi tayong mga standards sa hotel, not just in the hotel but in other industries, no? Meron standards na sinusunod or ginagawa ang isang management. So, basically, if you cannot meet the standards, then you do not qualify as a regular employee. That is basically a main reason on bakit hindi nagiging or napopromote ang isang empleyado for regular employee. Okay? So I hope you learned something today. This is our topic for our tourism laws, for tourism and hospitality laws. So if you have any questions, please comment down lang tayo. And then do not forget, next meeting we will be continuing another topic, which is basically the discussions about the employees who become that becomes a regular employee, and after the probation status, we're going also to discuss another case, which is Duce Total Nico versus Renato Gacenton. Okay, and what is a management prerogative and what are the just causes, okay, for the termination of employee. Okay, so thank you very much for watching.